What's up, everybody? What If has come to an end, and unfortunately, that's a good thing. Before we get into my review, make sure to subscribe so you're not missing out on any of my crazy theories, like the one for Fantastic Four, The First Steps, coming later this week. With that being said, let's get into the finale. We got to see Uwadu's origin to start this week's episode. It's good, but it feels like it's too little, too late, kind of like this entire episode. It was nice remembering some of those great early episodes from this show, though, as they say they won't let us down like they haven't already. Also, just a quick sidebar, I think the Reed Richards that Uwadu saved, it's mentioned in this episode, was Ion Griffiths. The Council of Reeds will appear in this saga. You're foolish if you think otherwise, and both he and Miles Teller will absolutely be a part of it. And since we're on Fantastic Four, Birdie, she's definitely and unfortunately in there too. Anyway, the Eminences or the Eminencies, who cares? I don't know. They were amazing. But again, it's like, where have they been? The fights with them rock, they bring amazing visuals with their powers, and they just saved it all for the finale. Am I really supposed to believe that they couldn't do this for all 8 episodes or even all 26? And I mean that quality wise, not necessarily having them appear in every episode, but just the quality we got in their scenes. I need that every time because they stepped up the animation once again this week. But they also killed the best member of that terrible Exiles team, Captain Carter, as there's always something with this show. Now, I know I probably like Captain Carter more than most. I definitely enjoyed this show more than most, so I can't even imagine how some people feel about this ending. If I think it wasn't that great, who knows? But I think it's just you set up like this Captain Carter show coming after this, and of course Haley Atwell is signed on for Doomsday, so she's gonna be in the movie. And I think this was kind of their way of doing or setting up rather an evil variant of Captain Carter to go along with the evil variants of the OG Avengers, since not all the OG Avengers are dead yet in universe. It's getting real confusing, and I don't know why they're setting up movies with What If, but here we are. The end of this episode and the series was full of that too, unfortunately, as we got this cool but painful montage at the end. We saw Samurai Ghost Rider, I believe Riri as Punisher, Weapon Thanox, Iron Kingo, Marvel Wasp, Sorcerer Maestro, Scarlet Duck, and Star Chi. The painful part about that is just knowing the 26 episodes of the multiverse I just watched where none of that was put on display. But at the same time, it's like, if we got that, what would we even get? Are we just going to get Sorcerer Maestro going to Comertage? Or are we going to get the Scarlet Duck banging Jimmy Woo? Like, would it have actually been cool? Or were these just cool variants that they didn't have stories for? Overall, it was a good finale despite the problems I had. But even with the good stuff, I'm only ever left wanting more because we just get the quickest blips of that good stuff. Also, if the order of watchers had just been more important throughout the show and not just to Wadu, that's an automatic boost that Marvel wasted. And so that'll do it for my review of the final episode of What If. As I said before, it was too little, too late, and I'm not all that excited at the possibility of more Birdie or this Exiles team, especially in live action. Let me know what you thought of the finale and the show as a whole, though, down in the comments below, and make sure you have a great day.